play. It's called The Test. Yes, that was fucking rude. Okay, so I think this one I have to use my hands for. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You'll be asked a series of questions. You must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them in truth, even if that's hard to face. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? It's a little fucking brutal. The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your mind and life so that you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know but don't necessarily know that you know. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. This is you. This is your own mind. And this is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. Would you be alright with living alone forever? Fuck no. I get very, in my own head way too much. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? That's an obvious no. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Yes, obviously. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? Yeah. Are you afraid of spiders? That's a yes. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? So if I can come out of molten lava without having a symbol mark on my body, that would be cool, but I don't think I would want to feel it. So, no. Would you consider yourself to be fat? Would you say that you have lots of charisma? Yeah. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? Yes. Did you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when put together, spell the name Satan? I did not. Does that make you uncomfortable? Not really. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? No. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? That is yes. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? For myself, yes. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? No. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? No. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? No. Would you consider yourself captivated? Intrigued. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? Nope. Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? Yeah. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? No. Wondering which hidden messages you may have missed? Yes. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take or how many questions exist in this session? Nah, I'm here to vibe. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? Yeah. Do most humans know you? Yep. Do you prefer animals to people? Yep. Do you believe in magic? Yes. Do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power? No. Do you fear death? Yes. Are you attracted to someone who you're not currently in a relationship with? Did you answer that last question with 100% honesty? Are you alone? No, I have roommates. If I told you with the utmost certainty that there's something watching you, would you believe me? No. I'm scared. Have you wondered who I am? No. Have you had shivers at any point during the session? No. Do you feel like you're being watched? A little bit now. Have you considered quitting this session early? No. Do you drink water every day? Yes. Do you eat at least once per day every day? No. Do you realize that you've missed 7 hidden messages this far? I guess no, I have not. Do you realize that you just missed another one? Are you wondering what they were? Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? Is your favorite number 7? Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? Yeah. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? Yes. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? Yes. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? Yes. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? No. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? No. Did you realize that the first letters of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase I love you? I did not know that. Do you wish to be loved? Do you have any addictions? Yeah. Do you dislike the color pink? No. Does the color gray seem depressing? No. Do you enjoy loud music? Yes. Do you like to dance? No. Would you consider yourself normal? No. Do you love your parents? The one. Have you been lied to? Yes. Do you get angry often? Yeah. Do you hold grudges? Yes. Have you ever forgiven someone? Yes. Have you ever lied? Yes. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? No. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? Yes. I want to be a cat. Do you believe you have psychic powers? No. Have you ever seen a ghost? No. Do you dream often? Yes. Do you have nightmares often? Yes. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? Yes. Do you suffer from depression? Yes. Do you exercise often and stay active? Nope. We're working on that. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? Yes. Have you ever felt betrayed? Yes. Do you ever feel lost in life? All the time. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? Nope. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? No. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? No. Have you ever been bullied? Yes. Have you ever bullied someone else? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a dreamer? Yeah. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? Yes. Do you find space fascinating? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? No. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? I would hope so. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Yes. Do you believe in perfection? No. Have you ever stolen from someone? I stole money from my mom when I was little, and then she found it. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? No. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? Yes. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? Do you know who I am? If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? It's a fucking fat yes. If I told you I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? Yes. I keep looking behind me. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? Yes. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? Yes. Do you look at the ground when you walk? Yes. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Yes. Would you ever shave your head? Nope. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? Yeah. Do you ever dance when no one's looking? I mean, if you count bopping around in my chair, then yeah. Do you trust your best friend entirely? Yeah. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? Sadly. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? Yep. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? Yes. Do you ever dream about falling off a cliff? Yes. Do you ever dream about being naked in public? No. Do you enjoy scary movies? Obviously. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? Yeah, sometimes. Do you like being the center of attention? No. Do you feel like something's always watching you? Right now. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Yes. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? Yes. Have you ever punched a nun? No. Do you like dogs better than cats? No. I like them equally. Prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? No. Are you still wondering why I've asked if you've ever punched a nun? Honestly, no. Do you get starstruck easily? Yeah. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Yes. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? No. Have you ever punched a nun? Like, really? Just bam, right in the face, nun punch? I wish. Did you laugh? Yes. Did you say what the fuck in your head? Are you even allowed? Are you now eager to so I'll get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? If there's a hell, do you think you're going to? Yes. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? I do. That's a little personal. Are you wondering what constitutes frequently? Nope. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? Yep. Is your mouth dry? Yep. Does profanity? Nope. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? Nah. Are you poor with money management? Yes. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? Sometimes. Do you speak more than nope? I barely speak English. These questions are interesting. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? No. Do you enjoy coffee? No. Do you believe in demons? Yes. Do you believe in angels? No. Are you afraid of sharks? Yes. Do you prefer baths over showers? Yes. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? Some of them. Did you see that shadow move in your room? Do you ever hear your name? My curtain is flying around and it's scary. Do you hear your name being called even when you know no one's calling it? Yes. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? Yes. Do you ever hear footsteps around when you're alone? Yes. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? No. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? Yeah. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? Okay, feet are going in the chair. Do you have any pets? Technically Pop-Tart. Is your favorite color green? Nope. Are you attracted to a family member? That's just a weird question. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yes. If you could be the dictator... Do you ever hear your name? My curtain is flying around and it's scary. Do you hear your name being called even when you know no one's calling it? Yes. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? Yes. Do you ever hear footsteps around when you're alone? Yes. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? No. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? Yeah. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? Okay, feet are going in the chair. Do you have any pets? Technically Pop-Tart. Is your favorite color green? Nope. Are you attracted to a family member? That's just a weird question. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yes. If you could be the dictator... Do you ever wonder what it'd be like to be in prison? Nope. Do you like fishing? Nope. Do you like hunting? No. Do you like camping? No. Do you like guns? Not really. Are you getting tired of answering questions? Nah, keep them coming. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? Eyes are the one with soul. Do you agree? Do you always keep your promises? Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? Yeah. Are you an only child? No. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? Sometimes. Do you like tattoos? Obviously. Do you enjoy being high in any form? No. You saw nothing, Kevin. Do you believe you have a soul? Yeah. Did you cry this week? Yep. Are you upset with someone right now? Yep. Is there someone you're not being clearly honest with daily? Do you understand how this works yet? Yes. If you answer the questions twice, your truth may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about the time you spend answering them, the combination you answer them in. It's about how many different variables you'd never guessed. You understand? Yes. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered? It's okay. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself, and anyone else that bothers using this is just a byproduct of this intention, would you believe that? No. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Yes. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yes. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? Yes. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? Yeah. Do you feel like I know you yet? No. Have you heard any strange noises while answering these questions? I think we have enough information about you. Whether you skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Lovely! Based on what you told me, this is what I can conclude. One word describes you more than any other. That word is talented. That's a fucking lie. Personally, I think you're more talented than you realize, and I think you're more talented than anyone else realizes as well. If you just spend a little bit less time out of your own head, you might get a lot further. You are by far your own worst enemy. You need to seriously cut that shit out and start trusting your natural talents and abilities more. No one knows you better than you, however you must pay heed to this warning. You're way too overcritical of yourself at times, and it can lead to you breaking yourself down way further than you ever should. If you're not careful, you can ruin your entire potential to be successful in life just by not paying attention to when you need to self-reflect and when you need to give yourself the credit you deserve. Start being more positive, you'll do just fine. Your secret word is fantasy. Remember this word. This will come in handy. This game just fucking psychoanalyzed me and I'm uncomfortable.